Hello and welcome back to a new video here on the Ludwig Fusel channel. Now this is another, hey, I'm gonna give you a update video here because of multiple reasons, right? We didn't had that many videos in the last weeks. The frequency was way lower than I intended to be. I actually had the goal to do a video at least every 3 days, and I didn't manage to do it because of multiple reasons. And there are also many more things that I want to announce today because many things have happened. We're going to go through them, all of them, step by step. A quick little excuse here for myself. I'm currently in Italy. I'm on holidays and I don't have a computer here. This is why the audio quality is not that good. And yeah, you can see like this is the RD client that is running on an iPad. So this is not the best of the audio quality, not the best of the video quality that you used to get from my channel, but I think for a quick update video, it should be fine. All right, so let's dive directly into and talk about the thing that is probably most interesting for you. So why didn't you get any updates or any more videos in the last days? Now, if we are taking a look at my channel, I'm not prepared for that video, of course, but that's how I do it. It's all like not staged, it's all done directly on video. I don't think that I'm even like logged in here. Yeah, I even need to do like the cookie consents here. If we are taking a look at the Ludwig Fusel channel, we did hit. Let's pause this here. We did hit 4.5k subscribers, actually 4.54k subscribers, which is actually quite nice. Still working towards the 5k subscribers, and actually for the next big milestone, the 10k subscribers. So that is definitely nice. However, stats are a bit going back these days, which is mainly because I'm not uploading quite often. All right, so let's take a look at the last videos and talk about why the videos are kind of like delayed currently. Now, what I've done previously to kind of like fill in the gap is I have done the C++ tutorial, which is actually, if you're taking a look at the views, going quite well. For example, this INI parsing has many views. The other ones also have quite decent views. So actually a tutorial series that was going quite well. But I haven't continued like the C++ beginners tutorial. Probably I should do it again. But the thing is, I need to redo this video. You had this video that Conan 2.0 broke up with Premake. So basically what happened is I made this video, Premake plus Conan. I completely made this video, have written custom code for it, and everything was fine. And then boom, Conan 2.0 dropped and the support for Premake was no longer existing. So yeah, that is kind of like why I stopped there, because I want to actually redo this video. This video is going to be deleted at some point from the video channel. Conan now, actually, as a spoiler that I'm already bringing now, has support for Premake back in again. I have written that support. And basically what's going to happen is that in the future, I'm going to pick up on the C++ tutorial series again, which basically means that this video is going to get not deleted, but like switched to like private, or not private, but like it's not reachable via the channel. You only can reach it if you have the URL for the video. And the thing that's going to happen is that I'm going to redo that whole video. And then I'm going to continue on with my C++ tutorials. If you want to see something special in the C++ tutorials, please make sure to drop a comment under this video so that I know what you want to see in C++. Probably I'm going to take a look at certain components from the standard library. Maybe we're going to do multi-threading, but I think multi-threading was already its own video series. But maybe we're going to take a look at a few of the standard library features that we haven't used yet and talk a bit about that, maybe a bit about functional programming and things like that. Now, general, the idea is now we're going to continue on with C++ beginner's tutorial, but still this is not like the main focus of the channel. The main focus of the channel is and shall be back to real-time rendering. So real-time rendering is everything that I want to do. We have done this here with like general information. What does it take? All about geometry, project system, geometry on the GPU, loading meshes with ASIMP, and the rendering pipeline. which were quite involved in long videos that we had on the channel. However, this is kind of like the direction that I want to focus more onto. The problem is that these videos take time. Yeah, they take time to plan, they take time to record, and there's even like more time involved in actually writing the code behind the scenes. Now I have written like this whole system with like caching for resources. It has already been written, but still it probably gonna need a few more refactors over time. Now I need to implement a bit of DirectX 12 code, which I have already started with that live stream. So this is probably something that I might want to pick up again as well if I have find the time for it. So maybe a few more live streams. I need to see where I can bring this. Maybe like Monday might be a good day where I can live stream from now on. But this is kind of like one thing that I also want to pick up because I do need to do the coding. Live stream coding is a bit more unproductive than like real coding. Of course, it's always good, especially here. We had some problems when I've done the coding here. And basically, what you guys in the chat have done is you recommended like ways to fix it. I think it was like more back there where the issues arise. I think even what was it that late in the stream? Yeah, there's it like here F in the chat because the issue was really stupid. But we all had multiple ideas on how we could fix it, and basically all ideas were involved, complicated, and was just like one member of a struct that hasn't been initialized, and everything blew up. So yeah, this was kind of like an unproductive live stream, but it's not like it's more like my fault. Yeah, so really, we are in a good way with the channel. So I do want to continue in the C++ beginners tutorial. I do want to continue on doing more stuff with Conan, especially a new video series that I want to introduce that I might actually try to produce shorts with, because shorts do provide you a good way of earning new subscribers and earning views. And so the general idea that's going to be here is that I'm going to do a video series where I am going to show you C++ libraries. So the idea is that I'm going to go to conan.io. I'm going to go to the Conan Center, which is like the global repository where all the libraries are in there. And the general idea is that I'm going to pick a library and I'm going to present that library to you. So the general idea is that we're going to have a short every time I have a new library that's going to be produced. It's kind of like my idea. I'm doing this video. I'm converting this video into a short so that we have kind of like a very short introduction, like the shorts from YouTube works. Then the shorts video is going to drop, and at some point later, or maybe not even later, I'm not quite sure how I want to do this, or at the same time, I'm also going to drop the real video so that you kind of like see the short, and the short might get shared so that you kind of like have a at least like 60 or a maximum 60 seconds introduction to a C++ library and what it kind of like solves. And if you're interested in the library, you can watch the full video where we're going to go a bit more into the detail and take a look at the library. So general, like how do we get it into our project? So we're going to have a template on GitHub that we're always going to instantiate, or maybe we're going to have like one big GitHub repository with like the examples of all libraries in different subdirectories. And the general idea is that we are going to take a look at the library, what it tries to solve. Then when you kind of like basically maybe do a very quick example, how do we include this, how we initialize it, a very basic example, and then maybe a bit more in-depth use case that I'm going to explain to you, but not right on screen. And then some view into the future, what you could do with that library, how far you can go, and how you can build systems with that library. So that's kind of like the idea. But I still kind of like was back at waiting until Conan supports Premake, since I want to use, I'm a Premake, not from Premake, but I'm a Premake guy. I really like Premake 5. And thus I want to use it for all of my projects because it's the way to go, I think, at least for me. And yeah, so the general idea is that now, since we have the support for Premake since yesterday my pull requests got merged. Basically, I have implemented the support for Premake 5 in Conan, and my pull request was merged yesterday. So yesterday it was merged. Yesterday the new version for Conan dropped, so 2.0.4, and now the support is in here. My patch is in there, so that we can actually now start and continue on all of my video series, because everything is kind of like roving around Conan. Real-time rendering already uses my latest patch for Conan. C++ tutorial shall use Conan in the future, just so that it kind of like shows a good way of doing it. I'm gonna do a new video on Conan that shows how you use Conan with Premix. So we're basically gonna redo the video that I've done quite a while ago. I think it's not even on that page because it's all spammed with C++ tutorials. I've done quite a remarkable amount of C++ tutorials, but back in the days, I think it was like the time, yeah, where we have like done the Unreal Engine stuff, and I kind of like or before I actually was it actually before I moved to Unreal Engine. I mean, this is like the big video that everybody looked like, and the not very popular advanced networking tutorial series, my 500 subscribers, and then I've done like, man, this is quite some time ago here. This video, 10K views is actually quite a video that is quite um, that is quite popular on YouTube. It has over 10,000 views because like packet management and especially Conan is good. However, now Conan is has completely changed. So everything that I've shown in that video, the whole toolchain that I was doing, it's no longer working. It's no longer the recommended way of doing it. So basically, this video is completely outdated, which is a bit sad. And I also think I got some comments that it doesn't work here. Um, yeah, so that video is going to be redone as well. So there is quite some things that are going to come. The main focus of the channel is going to be on the real-time rendering video series. And what I'm trying to do is bring you one C++ library maybe every week. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm going to do some more organization and more things. So yeah, that's kind of like where we are leading. Now my idea is one C++ library a week. I mean, there should be, I don't know how many uh, kernel repositories there are. I mean, versions is not really the repository because it's every version of the, not every repository, not every library. Because there's like no real list to go through. That's a bit sad. So what I tend to do is just search for a that works on the Conan Center. I can just search for a, and I am then gonna find a lot of libraries that are containing a in the name. Now, my network was currently a bit delayed, so there was a little lag. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna enter a, and then I am gonna go through that optionalite or Snappy, a fast compressor, decompressor. ForestDB is a key value store. Yeah, this would be something that might be interesting because it's not used at all. Interesting. Asynchronous IO, multi-platform, build systems. Maybe the general idea is we're going to go through a few of these libraries and we're going to introduce them, maybe compare them to other libraries that we already use so that you can kind of like get a guide on what libraries there are in C++ and how you can use them, and that you just get a bit of awareness on what they do. Ideally, I would just want to show one library per kind to kind of like give you my ideal library that I like, but since I also don't know all libraries of the world, it's going to be a bit different there. So that's kind of like where we are heading. The main focus that I'm gonna also need to dedicate time into is like the real-time rendering. And then we're going to be filled with a few organization videos on C++, Conan, a bit of keep up that I need to do for the channel. And we're going to have the library videos. And then also not very regularly, maybe a few videos more on the C++ beginners tutorial. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. I wanted to share you that I'm working on everything. I'm still going to be in Italy this week, so this is the only video you're going to get for the rest of the week. Today is like that now. When do I go? I'm now like 4 days still in Italy. So when I'm back at home, I might be able to do directly a video and cut it, and maybe you can see the next video on Monday. I think Monday is might be realistic if I'm not coming from Italy too late home. But yeah, that's all where we are leading to. Um, are many things that I want to do. There are many things that I have in mind, and it's all going to improve. Or at least I hope it's all going to improve over the course of the next week, and we are going to next weeks, and we are going to go back to normal channel operations soon. I hope we can do it. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope that update was interesting for you and you get a bit of an insight on what's going on. I would really appreciate if you're liking the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps. I know that begging is always bad, but you know how it works. More views, more subscribers, more money equals more time for YouTube. It's just how it goes. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you on the next video and have a nice day. Bye.